Good morning, afternoon, or evening. What is up? My name is Maarten, and actually, while I push start on this live stream right now, hang on a second. Durak, are you okay? I think the cat is having a hairball on the carpet. Sorry, this is not a good start of the live stream.
Do that.
All right. Welcome back for the persons that are joining us today again. Also, always with a live stream, if I sit here in the beginning, it's like starting off in the beginning, and I'm like, thank you all for watching, but nobody's watching actually already. That is mostly because I record everything always with the Hangouts, and then it's being uploaded automatically on the channel. So, yeah, well, thank you for watching anyway. I'm here not alone, I'm here with Ilona, but as you can see, Ilona just walked off. Look at the inside. Hi there. Let me see. In the background, you can hear the dogs in the streets again, as always. It's never really calm. And we're gonna have a little live stream again. I don't know exactly what it's gonna bring, but we're gonna do it.
Not for 2 hours.
No, not for 2.5. It depends, of course. If we're having like last time, we had 180 people. I'm gonna close the door because this is nonsense. You hear the dog? Well, now it's just a little one, but if the loud one barks, it's different. Anyway, 2 viewers. Thank you. I did not check the chat yet. If you're here, let us know in the chat also, so we can say hi, welcome. I'm expecting, of course, like the last time, our like standard watchers, viewers, and I hope that all the flat Earth people like last time also come by again, because it was very nice when they came over. Today is, as everybody knows, of course, it is Sunday. It is this day right now. It is the 4th of June, right? From there, 5th of June. It is the 4th of June. Yeah. And I'm really looking forward to Tuesday, because on Tuesday, my best buddies from the Netherlands are coming over. You can see Mark here, and I'll lift up the camera for a second because, where is he? There is Dawa. And he's also coming together with his girlfriend. Who is he? Who is he? He's Dawa. So yeah, and that's it. They're going to come on Tuesday, and we're really looking forward to that. And they're going to bring something, yeah. Because if you might not have known, the last live stream was all about it. Like, oh my God, I dropped my phone in the sea. Every vlog already, I've told something about it, about the fact that my phone dropped into the sea, and it is not that nice, to be honest. Sadly enough. Cannot do anything about it, but on Tuesday I'm gonna have the same phone pretty much. Yeah, they're
same phone, but different owner.
It is exactly going to be the same thing. Yeah. So the guy that now has it, his name is Diego, and he's from Zevenaar. He's from the Netherlands. Because here in Greece I also found the same phone, so I can change the motherboard of it. But somehow it was always like 190 or 200 euros for. Or 275, like pretty much like new prices sometimes for phones that, okay, they might look good, but I still had to travel for about 4 hours to get there. And they would not do anything about the price. It's like having gold in your hands, no. So I found right now with Diego for a very nice, decent price, and we're gonna do something with it. I'm gonna replace the motherboard because I tried to retrieve the files from the phone. It don't work still, I just don't see what it's doing.
Hello.
And hello, Yannick. I have not seen you yet though, but I think you're a subscriber though, but hi Yannick. And yeah, so that's what's going to happen for now. I have no idea what this live stream is going to be, but I like to have the chat do that actually. Like if you have questions, ask us. If you want us to do stuff, some stuff of course, keep it nice. We can do that. Maybe we can do a challenge actually. My girlfriend does my makeup.
No, I don't want to waste anything.
Oh, nice. I don't. No, you mean I don't need makeup? That's maybe the thing.
No, I did not do that.
Alright. Yeah. So that's it for so far.
Where are you from, your name? Is it Yannick or your name? Hi, Yannick.
It depends, of course, if you're. I don't know. If you're Yannick, I believe it. Somehow, yeah.
Hey!
And there we've got our standard subscriber again, Roald, he's back. Hey, come back! And also your grandma's calling again. Au. Aku. Wat je Maarten noemen. Wat je, dit allemaal. It's funny because in the background I can hear myself. That's Ilona's girlfriend. That's Ilona's grandma calling again because she sees like a video come online and she's in her 60s, I believe, or something, or 70s. In her 70s. And she's still on YouTube. She watches all the vlog every single time. And or every time. There's no such thing as every single time, right? She watches all the vlogs every time, but right now she was also calling, and then I hear myself in the background, and I tell her like, yes, it's Maarten, and then she said like, Ilona's at work. No, Ilona's right next to me because she doesn't understand that it's a live stream. She thinks it's just a regular YouTube video. She just watched vlog, so yeah, that's so far for it. If you have any nice ideas for this vlog, let us know. Share it, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. I'm not gonna do all the YouTube intros again from all famous YouTubers at all because that's just then I can keep on going, right? How many YouTubers have there? I have my own thing. I think I'm very happy with my own thing. I like because I don't know when you're watching the vlogs. You know, I don't know if you're watching in the morning or you're watching in the afternoon or in the evening. So that's why I say good morning, afternoon, or evening. And that's my intro. Thank you for watching the vlog and now the live stream. I'm Maarten. This is Ilona. As always, that's going to be my intro, and I want to keep it like that because maybe I've noticed that if I watch YouTubers for a longer time, it is also nice to like have something recognizable. For example, if I watch Jacksepticeye, I know that every video is going to start like top of the morning till end. I just know it, and the same for Roman Edward. He always starts like differently, but it's always hey guys. I just like that, you know. So yeah, I hear in the background, by the way, that my WhatsApp is also going crazy. I got my phone working somehow. How was my day? You'll see in the vlog.
Very lazy.
Yeah,
nice.
It is a Sunday. It is a Sunday, so because the guys are coming, of course, we're preparing a little bit for that. But also because
we said we would.
Yeah.
But we did not.
We didn't really do much. We were about to prepare, like make a planning of what we're going to do and where we're going to go. Okay, now we're a little bit better divided. Come this way.
I was going to say.
Come this way.
Yes,
like this. Now we're a little bit more like divided on the screen, in my opinion.
Yeah, but now my legs cannot reach there.
If you watch multiple vlogs or all the vlogs or whatever, you know that we have a river right now next to the house here, and the river is now dry, and you can see all kinds of stuff in there, except, of course, for the garbage that is always in there, but now people also can walk in there. So I took a walk past the river, and a lot of frogs and dogs and people walking around, but there's one thing that also is walking around, but you'll see that in tomorrow's vlog. Because on Monday, of course, there's a normal vlog coming on Tuesday. I'm gonna keep vlogging until I get my phone back, because at the moment that I get my phone back, the vlogs are gonna get better again, and then I will also keep saving again. On the bottom of like yesterday's vlog, actually, there's a little thing for the voucher. If you want to support the channel, I am going to put it maybe in the bottom of this description as well. If you want to support this channel, we will give vouchers, we will do challenges for you, whatever, so we can get a better camera and we can let this entire channel grow. Because really with this broken phone, it is not going anywhere, right? Yeah. And you, Ilona?
I was laying all day long on the couch.
All day long. Ilona was really all day long laying on the couch.
I have my corner here.
And snacking. I don't know, I didn't show how much we got again, because last time when George came here, they took again from now, so they took like a big box of cherries and apricots, and I ate them all. Yeah, I think it's about like 12 kilos of cherries and 5 kilos of apricots, something like that. I ate them all, literally. Anyway.
But it was tasty.
It was very tasty. It was very tasty. Now say something in Dutch, because actually we have a viewer from the Netherlands right now, so we can actually say like, what have you learned so far?
Godverdomme.
Yeah. Okay, you know how to swear, but that's like the easiest thing.
Okay, I have a story. The first time that I was in Holland, I was visiting. We went to his best friend, Douwe. And in Greece, we have mountains, and there is no flat point. It's very rare to see something very flat. So I was amazed because it was the first time that I saw the sun setting down into the asphalt.
Yeah, it was because it's all flat in the Netherlands. You don't have like the mountains blocking the sunset.
Yeah, but it was so different. It was very beautiful. So it was like afternoon or something. There were kids playing around in some house next door. Hey, Nico!
Nico's finally joined from Sweden, I believe, somewhere up north, anyway.
And so I took a picture, and I was so happy with the picture because I had so beautiful colors, and I started screaming, "I took a nice pic! I took a nice pic!"
Yeah,
And
and
then I found out
for the
what
Dutch
that
people, pic means like we have to keep it a little bit like friendly, but pic in Dutch means dick or penis, you know, to say it in a nice way. And then she's like, "I took a nice pic." And both of my buddies, they were like, "What did you just do? What did you say?" It's just because it's a short for picture, you know. And yeah, and we have a lot of stories like that. I also learned Greek the hard way. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding. It is actually very accurate. You always have the grumpy old grandmother, great grandmother that is complaining about the Turks. The grandpa that always says that everything is fixable with what, Windex or whatever, you know, or that every Greek word is, or every English word is coming from Greek. Every word is coming from Greek, always. Like, it's not just psychiatry or a library or whatever. No, library is not even a Greek word, it's a Latin word. Because in Greek it's bibliotheki. And in Dutch, again, that's from Greek. But yeah, so I also have friends that sometimes told me like, yeah, you should say that when you meet someone, you know, like, hey, what is up? If you introduce yourself, Maarten, Harika, that's what you're supposed to say. I know, Nicholas, you're Greek and you live in Sweden, and I don't understand what a Greek guy actually, why he wants to go up to the cold up there, even though I know that Sweden is super pretty. Sweden is a super pretty country. And I actually think that it's a good example, setting a good example for a lot of other countries. All the people seem kind of nice. Every time when I see people from Norway or Sweden or Finland, they're always
very friendly.
Yeah, they seem very friendly. Always also very well spoken on English. But so one time we went to a bar. Actually, this might be a little bit like sketchy for little kids, but now we're just 3 viewers. Nothing will happen to my channel yet. I'm not on 12 million subscribers, so I will not get kicked in the butt by YouTube. The thing is that I went to a bar with one of my best buddies, also Daniel from Greece, and he speaks German and Greek, and I always spoke German to him. And it was very nice, of course, because it's very nice to speak like that. But he told me how to say things in Greek, so also souvlaki, where to put it, yeah, and he also told me like how to introduce myself to girls or when they're pretty or something. So we went to a bar, and the nice thing is that I got really, really drunk and I had a very good time. And okay, I'm talking about like 10 years from now, when I was 19 or younger, maybe 8. Like 10, 11 years ago, yeah. And we went to the beach bar there. And the funny thing is that I was like, I'm not feeling that well. I am going actually to the beach to cool down a little bit. And then I'm on the beach, and I see a girl, and she's like sitting like this with her knees up, and she's sitting like this down, you know. And I hear her cry, and me with my half-drunk head, I'm like, okay, I am a man. I should be like macho and say like, how are you doing? So I walk up to the girl and tell her in English like, sorry, I don't speak Greek really well, but then I said in Greek, "Είσαι καλά," which means are you okay? Yeah. And she's like, okay. And I introduce and I do like this, Maarten, which translates as, my name is Maarten and I've got a huge dick. Because this friend of mine thought he told me that, or I thought that he taught me how to say nice to meet you, and I just completely learned something totally different. Next time if you meet someone in Greek and you want to say, no, don't trust like anybody that says like you should say this when you want to, yeah.
Nico, what are you studying?
Yeah, I also wonder what Nikos is studying actually. And he loves the bad weather. To be honest, cold weather is not intentionally also bad weather, because I love the cold weather in the Netherlands when it's really, really cold and you can go ice skating. No,
Yep.
ice skating or skiing or snowboarding, when you really have a decent cold winter, it is very good.
It would be perfect if we could combine that with warm weather.
Yeah, but still, in Sweden, you also have good summers.
Yeah, no.
But they're not just as bloody hot as it is in Greece sometimes.
Yeah, but also in Sweden, it's not that humid like it is here, so it's different cold.
I'm not sure about that, but maybe Nikos can answer that. And it's funny how Nikos, of course, has like the face palm statue. I love the face palm.
Especially with the comment on the comment with the rice. He's gonna say that he don't eat rice. Yeah. I love that.
I know I show a lot of food in the vlog sometimes, but that's because we're on our diet thingy, and it's very much like helping me to see every time like that I really ate good. Ilona is really like sometimes, I don't know, really snacky, and that does support me. Sometimes, yeah. But in the vlog we showed chemistry is very nice. Yeah, we have a 30-second delay right now on the vlog because last time it totally went crazy, and I don't know if it's going to be happening this time again. I don't know if there's any Flat Earth subscriber, because since that last live stream, we gained in a couple of like hours like 10 subscribers just from doing the live stream. So
maybe you should start believing with the Earth stuff.
Maybe I should start believing, yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. That girl on the beach, she just ran off, and I had no idea what happened. And I went back into the club, and I told the guys what I said, and they just all died of laughing, of course. And then you're just standing there with your half drunk head, like, oh, what did I say? Karma was a bitch though the next day, because the next day we woke up in the car because we spent the night in the car on the beach, burning hot, 6 o'clock, sun in the car, burning, you know, and. Then, because of the sun, we said, okay, we're going to put a towel like between the doors, both doors actually, so it will like be like a sunscreen, you know, a little bit, so it won't get that hot inside the car. Still got way too hot. I spent the rest of the sleep on the beach. The funny thing is that Daniel, he like holds the towel up like this, and then he pulls the door closed, and he has his finger in between. He had his finger in between the door. His thumb, it was like turning purple. So. He should not have told me, because I was really trying to be a good guy to the girl, you know, trying to be nice. That's the thing.
Trying to be nice to me sometimes.
I'm always nice to you. You're always being a bitch to me. That's the difference.
That's different.
Yeah.
I'm a sweet bitch.
You're a sweet bitch. So yeah, I'm skipping from subject to subject again, by the way. I don't remember what I wanted to say.
No one's the one to say.
We were talking about the cold and the heat and all that kind of stuff. And the 30-second delay. Oh yeah, but Flat Earth people, subscribers gained. See, this is my ADD that hits in sometimes, that I completely forget what I was talking about.
That's my coffee.
That is your coffee, but I added sugar and I'm finishing it.
Yeah.
I go hard on frappe, really. I go hard on frappe. Right now that it's turning summer again, this coffee is a magic drink. You can just keep. If you're dead tired and you drink this, you can like go for 3 hours again. You're like, yes, I'm awake. Yeah, frappe, yeah, I can. If I drink like the cold espressos that they serve here, no, I want to sleep. Because it's like the entire chilling moment that you have at that moment. And, yeah.
Yes, yesterday it was so beautiful at the beach. We went for a coffee at the beach, and the sky was amazing. It was like from half. You cannot see it on the camera, and I also snapped my battery. It was so beautiful. It was half blue sky, and the other half was black. Yeah. And you could see the lightning poking down behind the mountain, and then you could see so.
Yeah, continue.
And then you could see the sky turning purple. It was amazing. And of course, we got wet on our way back because it was raining.
It started raining, and we tried to leave all the time, and it was okay. We wanted to leave because of the rain coming, so Donald, flat Earth, still keeping it flat, very nice. I was thinking maybe changing my YouTube channel to Flat Earth Lover or something, so I would have always like 200 viewers at least while I start this, so have discussions about how flat the Earth is and how much dome. I really loved last time. For the ones who didn't get it, we got joined by, I don't know how they did it actually. How did they do it? How did they do something like that? Did they organize all together to go to a complete stranger for most of them?
Yeah, we cannot organize an action with all of our members to join. Yeah. We just came up all together like 200 people at once.
See you later, Walt. Help your mother in the garden. Here it's totally dark outside already. Yeah, by the way, I need to vlog a little. By the way, because it's all that. Oh, there it is. So right now I'm vlogging with Ilona's phone actually, and it is good. It is. I needed to change some settings, but as you might have seen in past vlogs also, somehow the synchronization of the audio and the video was not the same. So right now, at this moment, I am seeing myself also in the PC because we're live streaming right there. In the back, we have the chat actually, and Donald is saying that you're both so fun and energetic. Oh. I'm not always energetic. These kind of things just make me very energetic, and that's a nice thing. So now, right now, I'm vlogging and live streaming. I should make a decision which one I'm going to do. So I'm going to pick live stream. So I'll see you guys later.
What was the most difficult thing about learning Greek? You still did not learn.
To be honest, I'm here right now 3 years, and for a Dutch guy, to be honest, maybe it's also the way that I got raised, but I'm used to say everything. Everything, what comes in my mind, I just say out loud, and I know how to say it. So if I want to say, for example, that I don't agree with something, oh yeah, Donald, you can invite him again.
But don't spam.
Don't spam too much, but invite them. But to get back on the learning Greek thing, it is a nice language to learn, but there's such a big cultural difference between the Dutch people and the Greek people that, for example, I can be very fast insulting to people, or sound insulting, or sounding angry to people, right? Yeah. Because if for example, we have the kids of Rotaract Club, and I don't know, you're just chilling with them all together, and I disagree on how they think. They're a little younger than I am, and I'm just trying to teach them a little bit of a lesson. Thanks for like moving the camera all the time. And then I say the things that I think are going in. I can say them in English. I mean, that's very easy because English is such a basic language. Actually, you have way less vocabulary. But if you want to say it in Greek and you do not use the correct words, it can sound very rough. And that was for me the most difficult thing to learn actually in Greek, as well as still that sometimes I miss the little thingy on top, the tonos that it's called. So I put the pronunciation, I put it on the end of the word when it should also be at the beginning sometimes.
Also sometimes not anymore, but at the beginning you used to mix pote and pote.
Yeah, that's for example a mixer. Yeah.
Sometimes pote means when, pote means never.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It is nice. I mean, Greek is a very nice language. I think it can be a very erotic language. It can be very sweet, but it can also be a very rough language. Some people say that Russian is a rough language, but it depends on who's speaking it. Because if you speak Russian, I don't think it's a rough language. For example, English is just basic language. I don't think it has any emotions, depending on if you have a strong accent, for example.
I think French.
French can also be very rough. People say that it's a very lovely, erotic language, but
when a woman speaks, it's tough. Man speaks, I don't like it.
Also, difficult about learning Greek is that I've been taught the languages all with the normal letters, so the normal A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and that's easy to learn another language, of course. The only thing that you need to learn extra in German is the ringlet S, for example, the one that looks like a B with an S attached to it, or something like that. In Greek, you just need to learn every single letter differently. And in Greek, you have 3 I's. I mean, it makes no sense to me. Like 3 I's. No, 3 I's. I mean, like E, yeah. I's. In English. In English, I. In Greek, you would say E. And then you also can still write with OI, so it's E.
What you did
What Nikos is asking right now in chat is if Ilona in general like has learned any Dutch.
Greece, yes, ne.
Yeah. I mean, Ilona can curse in Dutch. Yeah. And you learned like the most tasty stuff.
Yes, stropwafels.
Products. Products. Milk.
Sinaasappel. Sinaasappel.
Sinaasappel.
Papier. Godverdomme, my favorite word.
Yeah, that's your favorite word. That's also something that I say way too much. Damn it, you know. And in Dutch, I think that when I have a conversation with my parents, Ilona understands most of the Dutch anyway.
Yeah, that's weird because it sounds like a mixture of German and Russian and Greek.
Yeah. Dutch is such an intricate language that it has so many things that you will actually make up what people are saying. That's the same for me with Swedish or Norwegian. Danish, not that much so. But those upper countries, they all have the same sounding to me, at least for a Dutch person. And I do understand a lot of things that they say. Gluten-free, for example. Today I read something about butter, gluten-free. And I'm like, gluten-free? Gluten-free.
It only doesn't bring the
Yeah, that was a very, very funny article, by the way. It was a favorite someone. It was about the church, and they actually have on their pamphlets, they wrote in the bottom that the wafers that they have for the church, that they give out in the church, that they were gluten-free. I've never thought about the fact that people would actually care about the fact that those God's cookies were, or Jesus cookies were, Jesus bread, sorry. Don't want to insult, of course, anybody. I never thought that anybody would bother thinking about making gluten-free ones. So yeah, that's the thing. I don't know, yeah.
I know very good sentence for the upcoming days when the guys will be here.
What?
They have 2 dagen op het Nederlands te leren.
Ik heb 2 dagen Nederlands te leren. Oh yeah, because you taught that one. Ilona told my grandmother that when she's going to meet in a year, she's going to speak Dutch.
Yeah.
And
did not happen.
Did not really happen. However, you
did not try though.
No, however, even though like with hands and feet, you can still like talk together and understand what she's saying, and she can tell you what she means.
Yeah.
And my grandma is also, she's 93, so it's not like she's now going to learn another language anymore. It's different than your grandma. That it's a great grandmother. Sorry, Ilona's great grandmother, Bully, right? She's 97 years old, and the funny thing is that nobody expected her to speak German, but when my parents visited one time, she was fluently speaking German out of nowhere. It was like some Alzheimer kind of thing going on in there, and then out of nowhere, it just comes German up. But she never spoke German to me, and never came up with German. She always speaks Russian to me because we're together. So
yeah, and she expects him to speak Russian.
Yeah, do they speak Russian in the Netherlands?
No.
Where are you from? Volos. Are you from Volos? Volos in the Netherlands? No, Volos is in Greece. You live in Greece right now. It's a little bit like getting demand and everything. But Swedish and Norwegian are basically the same thing, and Swedes can also understand Danish. Yeah, but Dutch people can understand Swedish, but they cannot understand Danish. However, I also think that Danish also is one of the most difficult languages in the world, what I read somewhere. Yeah, we both like Danish dogs. Yeah, we like doggos. We like it a lot. We like big pets. I mean, our cat Durek is not around here right now. He's laying, but he's sleeping anyway. And Durek is 6 kilos, and he's not fat. No. But if you take a dog in the future, and we have a decent house to have a dog actually around, because I do have a dog, but she's in the Netherlands right now, or a Belgian Shepherd. We have a bitch. Malinois, and she's very well trained and everything. And if you have a well-trained dog, it's very nice to have that around you. So if we have a little bit more space in the future, we'll definitely get a dog.
Yep. But a big one.
Yeah. Any other questions, Nikos? Because those kind of questions, I like those kind of things. I like to read the comment and then reply to that. I can come up with a million things to talk about, but it might be very boring, this live stream, of course. I wonder actually what you guys think of seeing Livestream every Sunday instead of a vlog or together with a vlog, because I'm thinking of doing it instead of a vlog, or maybe uploading on Monday, because we do the most things on the Sunday. If we go like for a swim or we go out, but most things are also closed a lot of times. And like around the weekend, I want to do a live stream. Maybe in the future also get a better camera, because I found out right now that it's I don't know, it's decent right now. I looked back at footage from last time, and it's okay for now. I mean, the quality is also going a little bit together with the amount of popularity of the channel, right? So you cannot, in my opinion, you cannot expect of a less than 200 subscriber channel to have like a $5,000 camera or something.
I believe if you are giving good content,
yeah,
does not matter what kind of camera you
and good subscribers like these guys.
When you're commenting, it's so nice to read.
Even though we have just 3 viewers, I know them all right now. Or no, it's nice for me. I don't know. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And still, the previous vlogs also, they've always been, the previous live stream, it has also been, it has also been watched after the live stream was actually online. So yeah. No, it's not weird, because Nico's also said like, hey, I didn't see that the live stream was there.
Yeah, but sitting 2 hours in front of the PC and reading the 2 of us, because you cannot read any comments after.
Yeah, you can read like what about it says. No, not like that, but there's a chat thing next to it. You can see.
Really, you can see.
But the flat earth people, like, they all spammed it, so. I want to buy a P900. What do you think about it? P900 pistol. Because I only know P900 as a pistol, to be honest. Oh no, wait, that's a P90. That's a Glock P90. Yeah. Let me Google for 1 second what a P900 is.
I let him use my phone for now for the vlogs, but every time I see him touching my phone, I'm getting so angry.
Why you shouldn't get angry? The nickel kill. To be honest, Nikos, I've been checking this one out as well, but it doesn't. What? Oh, sorry, Donald. It's because of the blue and blue. I don't know why. I've actually checked out in at public at the store here in Greece. I checked out the Nickel Coolpix P900. I know it as a Coolpix, that's the thing. But for me, the zoom function and everything, I read that it's a perfect starter camera. It's perfect for taking pictures and doing a little bit of filming. The only thing is just that for me, it is not sufficient, because I would like to learn to shoot very good B-roll footage. And you need a good lens for that. And to change the lens, well, it's not possible with a static camera like that, with a compact like that.
Yeah, answer that.
A Canon P900.
The question before?
You can answer whatever you want to. I cannot find a Canon P900.
So, Nico, about moving to Greece. When he came as a Dutch guy, he thought that it would be very easy for him to find an apartment within a day. I don't know if it was difficult for him, but still he's not used to the way things are working here. Because if he needs to do his paperwork, tax offices or whatever, he will leave the house at 1:30 while everything is closed at 1.
That's not always true. You're always late. That's different.
I'm working.
No, I mean, in general, you're always late.
That's not true.
To be honest, Donald, I'm sorry, but I'm Googling right now for a Canon P900, but it comes back to the Nikon P900 all the time, and the Canon SX60. So I've not heard of a Canon P900. But the Nikon P900, at least, that one I've been looking for, but it's a bridge camera, so you cannot exchange the lens. About, like, I prefer what you say, Nikos. When I came here, I came with like a dream, you know, I've got something in mind, and I was still too much used to, like, yes, you can just make a phone call and tell them, like, yeah, okay, if you're not going to be possible to do it today, are you going to be possible to do it tomorrow morning? First things first, you know, I don't mind to pay a little extra then. Or, I don't know.
He still used too much in the Dutch way of things working.
Yeah, but it's okay.
I'll do my paperwork within the day. I will go there and I'll have this today. I will do this I want this and it will be done today.
You see how many times in the vlog I'm like, yes, I'm going to do that right now, and then it doesn't turn out that way. I'm like, yeah. I'm just a little bit maybe to use in the Netherlands also distances, for example. I would expect in the Netherlands, I would have found a replacement phone probably within a day. I would like Google around, have been calling all the time, and I just go there and drive there within an hour because there's not a big distance. I mean, if you drive from east to west, it only takes you 2 hours. If you drive from north to south, it only takes you 3 hours. So it's a very small country and it's all flat and straight lines unless you have traffic jams because we're over 17 million Dutch people. And here in Greece, it's totally different because I've never been used to driving 4 hours to Athens and then driving 4 hours back. I'm not used to those kind of distances. Or having to take a bus, for example. I've never taken a bus for long distances. That was also something new for me. Having a long distance bus. You also take the train or the car then, and most of the times you always have a decent city next door that you can visit to do your thing. I'm born in Amsterdam, but I'm raised close to Germany, which is where you've got like a lot of villages, to be honest. And there's one city called Doetinchem. And most of the things you could already find there. If you couldn't find it there, then you drive half an hour further, and then you've got a big city called Arnhem. And if you didn't find it there, you can drive even another 40 minutes further, and you're in Utrecht, which is like a central city, and it's definitely that you will find it there. It depends on what you're looking for, of course, but yeah. And that's how I still think a little bit too much in Greece, that you can just do anything everywhere. But that doesn't make it bad in Greece. I mean, it's a little bit of it's a luxury, a big luxury that you have in the Netherlands. I am very happy in Volos because it's between Thessaloniki and Athens. And I love the fact that we have the mountain and the sea, and you can actually swim in the sea here. I mean, you need to drive at least, and it's not that busy. You've got the most things. There are 140,000, 150,000 people in the city. And then you've got the villages and everything next to it as well. Oh, the fidget spinner.
I'm sorry.
And what? What was funny?
The only negative thing about Volos is the airport, but now they said that they will start.
That it's not working.
Yeah.
Yeah, the airport is not working. That's the only negative. Yeah.
But they will now have new flights.
Yeah, there are 8 flights again from main capital cities to Volos as a place. Athens, too big and busy for me. Very nice city to, I don't know, roam around for a weekend or something. Thessaloniki, also very nice city. Also nice to roam around for a weekend, but never lived there. The Livada though, I liked it. If you like have a shitload of cash, then you'll definitely be okay around that city. No, I think so actually.
You cannot swim in this.
No, but you probably can then drive far because you have the money anyway to live there.
Might take your helicopter and just like
helicopter. No, we love Volos. We can take our bicycle around here. That's also a very big plus. Take our bicycle and you just go to the beach, you know, that's very nice.
Everything is nearby, everything is nice, the temperature is nice, we don't have too many cold days.
Now that I think about it, actually, it's a little bit like Netherlands, what I'm trying to say. Like, we have all the benefits here, and if you really need something, you can go to a big city. So Volos is for me a little bit like Netherlands. I can do everything on a bicycle here. I could do everything, but now that, for example, the bike that I got, the scooter, it was a gift, and I'm very still happy with it, but I'm so bummed about the fact that it doesn't work, and then I need to find a correct person that can actually fix it, but I cannot find it on the internet, and I'm used to work with an internet as well. We're so digital already in the Netherlands that here in Greece, they only use internet for Facebook most of the time. Internet banking is now becoming a thing here. Now, and they're not even in all generations. It's only mostly Ilona's generation, and now your boss. Now your boss got it.
Yeah, because I was telling him all the time.
Yeah. Can you imagine we're still a little bit back, and that's weird for me to understand if they are part of the European community.
It's nice that.
Greek YouTubers should get way more respect, to be honest, because they really they have content like they have in other countries, but they have not even 1/100th of the amount of views that they actually get. Vloggers, well, to be honest, there are no vloggers that I really know of that vlog like me in Greece. And first of all, I do it in English, so I have not found them yet. I like Imigri Olandesa. She's okay. I don't really like her content, but I like her as a person, that how she does it and how she keeps up with the entire trends. And she's a Dutch girl who came to Greece with for a boyfriend also a couple of years ago. And
Yeah,
she
the
speaks
other
like
way around.
perfect Greek, you know. So high blonde, totally weird, like with a piercing in her nose. Totally a girl that could live in Athens.
That's nice though.
Everybody knows 2J here in Greece.
I
He's from Cyprus, so officially it's not Greece, but somehow it's also Greece again. Ilona doesn't like him too much because he speaks Cyprian.
No, not like me, not because of this. I love it. The accent and everything, I like it. I just don't like it.
And I like the upcoming stuff, but it's all a little bit copied, to be honest. And I don't like the fact that there's only one. Ooh, that's a good one. I don't like the fact that, for example, I'll answer that in a second, Joanna. I don't like the fact of sponsors, for example, here in Greece, that they take too much advantage of the fact that YouTube is not a big thing yet. They give so much commercials. Some YouTubers, they're especially eFood, that's a delivery service here in Greece that you can use your app and then order food for home. And you see they have like the little logo on the bottom here. They've got like when the entire thing that they made actually starts, they have it up here, then they talk half an hour about their sponsor, and then they start about their video. I do not like that, because then you take away all the nice content that the creator actually makes, and they get paid so little for what they do. It is incomparable, of course, with the United States. But what is my opinion on feminism? It depends really about which part of feminism you mean. If you think inequality, yeah, sure, but
as long as it's not getting too crazy, like fanatic.
exactly. I think there should just be equality between gender. That's all. But I also hear too many women still complaining about the fact, like, yes, but I'm a woman, so I cannot. You're equal. That's what most people say. Which country would you like to visit? Every country in the world.
Again.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Huh? That's also a country in the world.
Yes, but that's the thing. That's the place that I really want to visit and I've never been.
Over the Atlantic, at least. The first thing that I would really like to do is like take a far distance trip, and also go to countries that not a lot of people would visit. For example, Ilona is originally from Georgia, and not in the United States, but Georgia near Turkey, Russia, that entire area, Black Sea, right? Yeah.
And I would love to go there.
But it's a little bit dangerous to go in some areas there, so that's not a smart idea. Most Greek YouTubers' videos are nice. Yeah, that's not too nice. However, they also don't. If I can tell you something about analytics, not to bore you too much though, but if I, for example, check the analytics and advertisements for Dutch people, or the Dutch channels, where the views that I get from the Netherlands, for example, I already see that they have to pay or get paid. They have a way higher CPM, so click per minute rate or whatever, something like that. And here in Greece, it's nearly nothing. It's really super cheap to still have an advertisement here on a Greek video. It is, they don't make anything out of advertisement. I can, for example, say the guys of Tech It Serious, who have 75,000 subscribers. That's a channel here in Volos. They do unboxings and gaming. And I think their content is very cool, very simple,
They're very funny. Friendly guys as well.
They get sponsored in a way that people and companies send them stuff, of course, and the rest is AdSense. But I've seen how much it was, and 3 guys, they will not find a job with under 100K then, in that case, in YouTube. And that's a little sad thing, maybe.
You know.
Puk is there as well. Nice to see you again, Puk. You're earlier, but not too early yet, but I don't mind. You can also always switch back, and I also always like to see everything. And yes, Timothy, this is live. It's live.
Good, yeah.
Real life.
Yeah.
Yeah. which I don't know, feminism. I don't like the question of what do you think of feminism, because I also know that people that I have seen some women that take feminism a step too far. They want to, I don't know, that they always say that women have been suppressed and everything. But it's also a thing of the last years that women are standing still up. I'm not saying that.
It also depends on the person. Some
Exactly, yeah.
and it's also same for men. It's not like every old men are like
Alpha.
yeah.
There are, I know a lot of girls that can actually way better run a company than a man can. But the only thing that I think then that they should be paid the same as well, and that's a big thing that I don't see. Also here in Greece, here still, that's a very big thing. I'm sure that if you would have been a man, you would have got paid way more, and that is a part that just equality. So yeah, and everything is very well. I'm doing very well, Timothy. Thanks for asking. We are doing very well, by the way. We're in here for, I don't know how much.
Correct if I say understood, hoe gaat het?
Alles goed, hoe gaat het? Met jou? That's easier to say actually in you. Yeah, and you. Met jou and you.
Met jou?
Met jou?
Dat is met jou.
You look, I did, if you didn't see a tongue twister thing, there was a sentence.
Meisje met je mooie, moedje,
Meisje met je mooie mondje, moet je met je maatje mee. Girl with your pretty face, do you have to go with your mom? Yeah. And I said it so fast in Dutch, and then Ilona was like, "Mwah!" But if you didn't see that, there's the tongue twister clip. But never mind, we'll stay here as long as you want. We'll fall asleep here on the couch one time. We'll do like a 24-hour vlog maybe one time, or I don't know.
I feel sorry for them. Why 24 hours? 24
hours for us. Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that.
Can you see that I'm very comfy right now? I mean, we're sitting on the couch here with you guys.
Blue sky, wasn't it?
You're a happier worker. I wonder. Timothy says.
I understand that he's from Holland, but he's happy here in Greece.
Yeah. And I wonder now where in Greece he is, because if he would have been around this area, we could have met up already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yep.
I'm gonna check like the subscribers, because the thing is with me, I'm very bad with names. I know a couple of names right now because I see them like at least every week in the comments. But also in the beginning, I saw way more in the comments. Nikos is like replying every time. Shane Storeen, or Rolf, as we know him right now, is commenting. Your grandma always comments on Facebook, and sometimes on this. So yeah, I know most of the people by now, and it's still nice to be able to do that. But Timothy, I don't remember. I'm sorry. You can do it whatever language. We'll just translate and say it out loud anyway.
I would love to read Dutch. I don't speak Dutch, no.
You can ask what any. It's an A&A, so it's an AA. Ask anything. So whatever you want in whatever language. But we're gonna reply in English so everybody will understand, just like the blog. Nah, but that's the thing.
Dutch.
Yeah, she can read Dutch a little bit.
I don't understand it though.
She can read it. So if you're gonna ask a question in Dutch, she needs to say it. I think that's a good challenge for you.
Okay.
If you're gonna write something in Greek, I'm gonna read it out loud.
Okay.
As far as I can.
So who's next?
there's a 30-second delay. So what we say right now, they will hear the 30 seconds, and then we need to wait like 10 seconds to reply to that.
3,
4. No, don't make it too boring for them. We're gonna spin the pictures.
You told me not to spin.
What do you do for work, Maarten? I couldn't figure it out. If you want the full story. No, I always wanted, when I was small, I always wanted to be a police officer. Or no, I wanted to be a baker. Like, do nice sugar bakery stuff, you know, make nice muffins and all that kind of stuff. Never really turned out when I found out how to wake up early. The thing is that after that, I also wanted to join the police. Wasn't allowed to join the police yet because I was too young, but military police was a thing for me, and I could do like a year up front. So I did a year study for military police where I got law and order, stuff like that. And after that, I did 1 year of practice at the military police, Koninklijke Marechaussee, as you might know it actually. It's a royal military police. And now it is, after that, I decided to do something that I actually always liked. It was pretty much of a hobby, and that was interior design. I was always making little sketches of my bedroom and always changing it and moving stuff around and acting with colors. And then I came to a company that did designs for interiors also. And I'm like, is there maybe a little education? So that's also my job right now. I like to design interiors. I like to put colors together.
He's an interior designer in 2 words.
Yeah, but I don't speak in 2 words. Because of my knowledge within companies, I used to work for some companies, and there I actually was on my knees to actually put floors on the floor, or carpenter, stuff like that. So.
Van mij vrienden die kijken dit samen, not vegetables, but greeting from my friend. They're watching it together.
Yeah, girlfriend.
They're watching. What?
Greetings from, hi Ilona, greetings from my girlfriend. We're watching this together.
Dankjewel. Groentjes van de... Groentjes terug. Okay.
I like to, now I like a lot to make sketches, digital 3D drawings, because I think there's a big future in that. I want to hit a little bit more towards VR, make like game things as well, game levels, but keep it more towards interior design, of course. And that's also what I do. I've got my own, I signed up my own office in the Netherlands a while ago, but customers don't just roll in like that. You have to do something for that. And that's when I started to blog in the beginning, and then I really started liking it in general. Anyway, so yeah, I saw something else. Is your phone broken? Yes, the phone is super really broken. I dropped it in the sea, and everything was broken at that moment, but I figured out that you could clean your phone with isopropyl alcohol. So I cleaned the inside of the phone the entire way. I did not have the balls to dip it into all the way alcohol. And ich bin Niederländisch. Niederländisch ist eine schöne Sprache. No, because it's German.
I know, but that's interesting.
It's Dutch German. Holländisch. Ich bin Niederländisch. I'm in distance, but whatever. And right now, yes, I'm using Ilona's phone. Ilona has a white one, a white
I have the best one.
But I ordered mine actually right now from, or ordered on Marktplaats, on like an eBay kind of website. I ordered a new one.
On Tuesday, finally he's
On
going to give me my phone back.
I'm going to give Ilona's phone back to her. It's all hers again. And then you're going to see the footage, maybe, if I can retrieve it from my phone, of the time that it fell in the water.
Okay, question. What do you think? Because he's buying the same phone that he used to have. Again, he's buying a Note 3. And he wants to put his motherboard in the new one. And I keep saying that it's probably not a very good idea.
We're trying. I want to give you the footage. I think it was good footage of you swimming in bikini.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amazing.
exactly. I want to say, because before Nikos' thing also, I discovered the channel by chance. I was looking for a video of Tech It Serious, then I came across your channel. I stayed because they're, wait, because something that other Greek YouTubers are missing. Thank you. And that's the positivity that you guys have the nice vlogs with a variety of things in your originality. You don't try to copy other vloggers. No, but I did notice actually when I watch my own vlog sometimes, that I do have a little bit of the intention to sometimes take a little bit of all worlds. I mean, the positivity of Roman Atwood sometimes goes a little bit too far, so I also am a little bit grumpy sometimes in the vlogs. I do try to keep it to a minimum. What? It is true. It is true. I can be very grumpy sometimes.
Oh, yes.
But then I try to motivate myself again because I've learned to like go always for it. And that's why I got a little bit of Casey Neistat and Sean Duras. They always said like, just go for it. Just whatever. Work harder, do more. I like that thing somehow. Yeah. And yes, I didn't drop it my phone, but the tripod did, sadly enough. And probably the wind also, because it was a gust of wind.
I was not leaving my phone on there. Okay,
Ilona wouldn't do it, but I'm different. How do I sell my designs? To be honest, I get contact with a customer. For example, we did one in Platamona that I got through Ilona. That was here in Greece. And then I make the drawing. I give them an advice. I make a nice drawing. We talk. We show. And then I get paid.
it depends on where is the client from.
Exactly.
Sometimes we do it from internet, and maybe Skype conference sometimes is necessary. Most of it, because interior design has to do most of it with the stage, so the only thing that we need is pictures.
Yeah.
Good quality pictures from the stage that we're gonna make.
If
And
you,
talk to you.
if you want to see what kind of stuff I make, I'll put it right now in the. Wait, you can go to Facebook.
Yeah, they all know.
Yeah, never mind. I'm trying to write something, but I don't do. I have a keyboard that I can take like this. I don't understand why I'm sitting like this. I think the link was something like this: facebook.com/stexdesign. If you can check out what I make there. There are a couple of pictures. They're very fast renderings. They're like very cheap things sometimes, very simple, because I like to do the jobs that people say like, okay, tomorrow I need a simple drawing of what it's going to be like, and then I need a price from the company that Ilona works at, for example. Then we make it very fast. Within one day, we made the deck of a boat. Right now, I've got a customer in the Netherlands, or a customer. I met him because it's the son of Wilma, the lady that gave me the scooter, actually. So that's also a little bit how I got my customers. But he wants to do events, and I make not a lot of money with that, but I like to do his jobs, and I just did it within a day or two. His drawing, and it was a little food trailer actually. To be honest about if I make anything from YouTube yet, I make friends, and I think that's way more. That's way more important. Yeah, I've met already like 20 people in person at least. That I was like, hey, you know me from YouTube or the other way around, and I like that a lot. I have not made anything in money. The honest thing is also that on YouTube, you only get paid if you make more than $100 per month. So that's about 70 euros per month as well. Or no, that's actually not that much different anymore. Long story short, around $100 per month you should make before they actually send it to you. And believe me, if I check out the AdSense, it's like 9 euros to be honest. So it's not going to be there in a long time, and I don't mind because I really like doing these things. It motivates me. It motivates Ilona that she sees me do this actually, unless I'm of course cursing at the PC because the editing program is not working. But
about favorite movies and shows, Game of Thrones, Once Upon a Time.
We're waiting for Game of Thrones to come back.
Yes. We want to start Suits.
I would like to start Suits, yeah, or Narcos, maybe, yeah.
Okay. Movies, a lot.
Too many. The last two that we've seen was the best ones that we last seen was Beauty and the Beast.
Okay, that's nice.
Because we just love it, but Moana.
Yes, no, wait. A Dog's Purpose.
The Dog's Purpose, you liked it a lot. I also liked it.
Maybe Involved, About Time, I liked it. There was one,
About Time, we never finished watching it.
I did.
You did, yeah.
Yes.
About Time is a movie. When we first met, I came to Nassau for 3 weeks to just from the Netherlands to check out how we would match up and everything. It was a very nice time, of course. But the first kiss happened during that movie, actually, during the movie About Time. How, like, whatever. Most customers are still from, what?
No.
Well, no, it is really 50-50 right now.
Yeah,
because I had a couple of guys that came from the Netherlands. I had some people from the store that came for you. To be honest, though, I prefer to have Dutch people because even though I don't see them or I talk to them in person and we're staying online, I get paid within a decent amount of time. In Greece, I actually already had 2 customers that did not pay at all, and that was.
Or you don't get a reply.
Or they don't reply in general. You deliver and then they don't reply anymore. And not to get too negative about this, but it really drags you down when you do so much work for someone and they don't pay you. So yeah. Yasuyorgo de Jan. He's a new subscriber. He probably found me again through Facebook as well. So that's very cool. We got 6 viewers. I like that. Thanks for watching, everybody. We really enjoyed this doing this. When did we start? 9 o'clock. 9:30 we started. Yeah, but time flies by.
Yeah, but we're chatting in Spanish. Are you bored of us?
Yeah, are you bored? We're energetic. Well, Nico said we're energetic.
Yeah, he said that half an hour ago. Maybe he changed his mind.
Yeah. now we bore him. Yeah.
Do that. What are you doing there?
I also like to think that when you work with internet right now, you can do wherever you want to. I mean, I can, as an interior designer, you don't always need to be in the same room if you make 3D sketches. You just draw the entire area, and if you know how the area around it a little bit is, and you know the taste of the customer, it is very nice to just make a drawing and send it from a distance. I can have a customer in Spain or in America or whatever, and it won't make any difference. And that's also why I said in the vlog, like, if you want to support, I don't mind doing vouchers that you can give to someone else for, I don't know, for a nice amount that you can buy with like a hand signature or whatever. So I can make a drawing for you in one way. It's like an Etsy thing, you know? Anyway. Yeah. I want more coffee. I'm going to play with a fidget spinner because Ilona's always playing with a fidget spinner.
You don't let me know.
We've got fidget spinner with light right now. I don't know if you can see it.
Cannot see.
Yeah, you see it a little bit.
Do you think you woke up?
You don't see it. Yeah, you see it. Let's not freak you guys out.
It's not Elona, it's Ilona.
Helona? No. You know what the funny thing is?
Yeah,
the thing is that if you don't, if some Greeks don't understand how to pronounce Ilona's name, so they said Helona, which means turtle in Greek, and they're like, what? How many subscribers do you expect to get by the end of summer? I hope, of course, that the content is going to be so awesome the oncoming week with my Dutch friends that it is going to skyrocket. But you can never say that. It's not about subscribers. It is about who is subscribed to you and how much they actually like to watch it, and that I don't get a lot of hate, of course. I don't know. I hope to pass to 50 at the end of summer. And if not, well, then not. But you never know. You know, sometimes you just, if I don't have the believing in myself that yet. I don't believe that much in myself maybe yet, that I'm that good of a YouTuber. And I know it's not nice, of course, to tell you guys because you all watch me as a YouTuber, and that's very cool. So, yeah. Oh, Roald is back. How was your mom? I don't know. 250 subscribers definitely after summer. That's what I'm aiming for. If not, I don't care. I mean, we've met Panayot Rafael right now. He's way more to workout. He does half Greek, half English videos also. Today he had his championship in bodybuilding. And didn't say Helona, never mind. I know you didn't say Helona, but he does bodybuilding videos, and it's way more aimed to a certain crowd actually. And it took him over 2.5 years to get over 1,000 views, 1,000 subscribers. And I never expected that it would be that hard. But hey, the channel's growing big. The guys from Tech Series said that I made nice content, so that gives me a boost. And if you guys like it and you hit the like button every single time, that gives me a boost as well.
I think it's not about how many subscribers you have by the end of the month. I think it's more about the relationship with me.
Yeah, and if my content increases.
Yeah, because it's nice to see reaction. It's not like one video that he makes and uploads every day. It's also to see your comments that they make. It's such a nice feeling every time. It's really that people are appreciating.
Yeah, I like the fact that I see that it's people watching and it's not just the views or the subscribers and the numbers that I see every time. I barely check my analytics. I check a lot of the community tab that I have as a creator, and yeah. I love Roald because he's always super positive about the fact that my content is good game, as I see here, and that I'm his favorite YouTuber, and I love that really much because he actually turned off the ad block for me, and that's also cool. About where I'm from, by the way, when are you going to move in Volos? You were checking accommodations, right?
We live in Volos.
We live in Volos right now. You're watching us in Volos.
3 years.
Yeah, I moved from, I am born in Amsterdam. There's a little video that I made. I think it's vlog 30. No, it's vlog 7 or 8 or something, somewhere around there, somewhere in the beginning. And the vlog's called Can He Cook? I don't know why I gave it that title. I made something, but it didn't work out. And I tell you everything about where I am and who my friends are and why I came here, a little bit like that. If you like to watch it, there you just go to the videos, and I don't know how to do it right now because it's Google Hangout. When are you going to, I want to say something else. Oh yeah, I'm born in Amsterdam. I moved with my parents then to the east of the Netherlands, and since 3 years I live together with Ilona. Or actually, not that
Who
long
are
yet.
you?
Yeah, for me,
Yeah.
she
It's
says.
2014, it is.
Yeah, I know, but it's April 2014. Nice job, Fuck. Nice job. I like when people say that. I actually also, for smaller YouTubers, I also turned off my my ad block. I don't know why, but for example, the big guys, we checked, like last time we checked Roman Atwood, who is like 12 million subscribers, one of the biggest fastest growing channels, together with BuzzFeed videos, so that's America. And his estimate, like minimum estimate, I found that it's quite accurate actually, but his minimum estimate that he makes every month is $250,000. He makes a couple of million a year, definitely. So that's so strange to actually see that. And I don't know, he also just films his life, but his life is just interesting. I don't know, okay, he goes very crazy. I would do the same if I had his amount of money, but the world is not all about money. Again, like I say, it would be nice to have a little bit of extra money, but it's more important that I can go out with people that I met and I go for a coffee with them, and I meet the guys who take it serious and I go for a coffee with them and have a nice time with them. And, yeah.
No, I would not make vlogs. No.
You actually you said at first, like, why don't you make vlogs?
I told him, yeah, the first time that he showed me some kind of videos, I don't remember whose vlog.
Daily vloggers. I think it was Enzo.
Maybe no, it's not. I think we share.
Oh, the shade arts, yeah.
I was like, yeah, you could also do that. It's not that difficult, is it? And he was like, yeah, but then you have to show every day all your life and everything, and also like when you wake up and you're like, I don't mind. But now when I see that, for example, sometimes
Now it comes. I don't know this, but she's going to say Patel.
yeah, you do know this. Sometimes when he has to edit and I want to do something, for example, when I want to go to the beach and he has to edit the vlog, I'm like,
yeah, I need to fix my planning still a little bit.
yeah. But no, I would not make vlogs. I don't like to see myself. I don't like to talk to myself. Like, I don't like the picture that I see right now because I see
the image, yeah. We're looking at ourselves. You're looking at us, but we're looking at ourselves.
Yeah, I do not like to see myself. I do not like to hear myself, and I definitely cannot feel myself.
It's also the benefit with that I'm still recording with the phone, because if I look at the camera, I do not see myself. Other people see me always on here, and as you can see, it's right now a mirrored image. But if I'm vlogging, when I'm vlogging, I don't see myself. I look at the camera, I look at the screen, but I don't see what I'm recording exactly. And I think that actually helps me because, I don't know, it gets more personal. I'm looking at that little dot and I know that there's a person that is named Nikos and Shane and Timothy and Buck and yeah, so
Also,
Donald.
when he was in Thessaloniki, he asked me to make a vlog to film the day here in Volos because I was supposed to go for a workout. I hated this because I had to stand with a selfie stick like this. I don't like pictures.
People say that vloggers are very narcissistic, but I don't prefer like to look at myself. I like to talk to other people, and that's the thing. Like, I prefer live stream maybe over the vlog sometimes, but I want to show other people also what my life is like, because there is a lot of like negativity about Greece also a lot of times. And yes, there's an economic crisis, and yes, there's capital control, and yes, there's more in life than that kind of stuff. And that's what I'm trying to show you. How much is rent over there? Depends.
We pay.
We live in a quite expensive city, I've noticed.
Yes.
Volos is not the cheapest city to rent, actually.
It's not just Volos, it's every city that has universities because of students.
Yeah.
And Volos is.
So big spaces are not that expensive, but smaller spaces that we need actually, they're quite expensive because they go way faster. We live in a 56 square meter apartment right now, and as you might have seen in the vlogs, actually, it's not that big, but it's good enough. We love our balcony. We love our balcony because we love to spend time outside, and we pay a decent amount, $250.
Yeah, per month. Plus the extra cost.
Plus cost, service cost, stuff like that. I think Airbnb it's more expensive over a longer time, of course, but it's also for temporary times, you know. So 250 euros is really not a lot of money, but it is a decent amount of money if you have a big income, and that's different. Because I've been helping some Dutch people also, or some Greek people that are moving to the Netherlands to find some apartments or houses, and then I checked out what they're going to make amount of money, like you're talking about 2,000 euros a month, maybe, or more, and then they're looking for an apartment around Amsterdam, and you have rent prices of over 6,000 to 7,000 euros a month, and you're amazed actually by that. Those stormy clouds, I was sorry, Roald, now that you say actually about today's vlog that I uploaded, it was a very nice vlog, the beginning especially. The rest of the day was like fixing my phone again, but hey, that's how my life is right now, so I'll show you my life.
That's gonna be for
Until Tuesday. No, and Tuesday is probably the last day as well. And yeah, but those clouds, I was so glad I was home, because when we were sitting here and I started editing the vlog a little bit.
Even before, when we were driving back, there were like these big raindrops.
Big drops of water.
Wet.
Yeah. We really got very wet with like a couple of drips already. So.
But it was nice. It was very beautiful. And like I said before, I did not have enough battery life, because you could see the sky turning black with all kind of lightning. Then it was purple. It was very beautiful.
I like what Joros now says about waiting for you guys in Athens. Σταματ σίγουρα μην πήρες. Δεν γίνεται έτσι.
Πάμε και έτσι που εκεί που τα ξέρουν καλύτερα, και αυτό είναι στο Βόλο.
The thing is that what we just said is that Volos is known for its Tsipro. In Nausa, for example, they drink a lot of grappa. They're very strong alcoholic drinks. They're usually like 40% or higher alcoholic drinks, but you have to have little bits and bites. There's a little blog also called Tsipro and Mercedes.
But definitely, it will be in Athens. We will definitely contact you. Or
yeah,
if you will be in Volos, of course.
Our apartment, by the way, is also decent, like new actually. It's 2008. A lot of apartments that you find here. 2008, yeah. A lot of apartments that you see here are from 1980 or 1990, and I don't think that they ever changed the kitchen since then, or the bathroom.
You cannot imagine what our eyes have seen so far. How horrible houses can people build.
Maybe I'll make a vlog about it one time. I don't know. But the thing is that brokers do not very much appreciate it if you just walk in with a camera like that. They're not nice. Brokers, they're not trying to rent out or sell stuff. They're just like, you want to check it out? What do you want? No, I'm gonna find them. No, I don't want. Nah, whatever. Just got a rage.
Nah.
I like summer evenings with thunderstorms as well, especially after a hot, like humid day that everything is sticky, and it was definitely sticky that day. So very nice to have you with us again. But I need to go by Maarten and love to see you. Hopefully at a new stream. I really like them. I'm gonna try to do it every Sunday. This Sunday, I don't know yet, because the guys are gonna be here and we don't know where we're gonna be. We don't know if we're gonna be in Volos. Here's a steady internet connection. So. You like the girls on the beach braving the storm. I like any girl on the beach. Most girls on the beach. Not any girls, because I've seen some girls on the beach and I'm like, yeah. Or just the vlog. The vlog's gonna be up every single day. I've not missed a vlog since the beginning.
Not even with his phone broken.
One though, and not even with the phone broken. Even content was not that great. I didn't miss it because I know there are people waiting for it. At least 30 people every day.
My grandma would be very upset if you.
Yeah. Shota Arvelato.
What?
Shota Arvelato.
What's that?
If you know him.
No.
Your grandpa is called Shota Arvelato.
Mm-hmm.
Not like this. Shota Arvelato.
Yeah, it's okay. Who is he?
Is he on Facebook?
Yeah.
Her grandpa is called Shota.
But not Arvelato.
But not Arvelato.
Let's see.
You're gonna Google it.
Okay.
I've noticed that if you upload every single day a vlog, and you notice that in the first hour at least 10 people watch the vlog, like consistent like people. 10 people maybe is a number not that big if you see some people with a couple million views, but if you stand in the group with 10 people, then you're actually already a decent sized group. And sometimes it's 30 views, or on a very good blog, it's now that I get 150 views. And I'm like, 150 people or 150 views is actually a lot already for just a person that just started. So
he's an athlete.
He's an athlete.
No, I don't know him, sorry.
Football player.
Yeah.
He's Georgian.
He's Georgian. And I also cannot read Georgian, but it's a very beautiful.
Ilona was 3 when she left Georgia, so you don't. And then you still spoke more Russian than Norway, right? So Ilona is fluent in Russian. It's her mother language, just like Greek actually, because they're both mother languages for you. Written and spoken, and I love that because it's both languages that I do not control that well. So I've got a good teacher.
Which is not teaching you at all.
Not teaching because we're always, and that's also funny. Maybe you didn't notice it, but even in the vlogs we speak English, of course. But also outside of the vlogs, we always speak English to each other. I tried to speak Greek a couple of times, or when I get a little bit like irritated or annoyed or something, it's way easier to say nasty things in Greek. Like, when something is not working the way out that I wanted, that's why I probably know the name, because it's a former Ajax player. Not to say that Ajax is going to be that well right now. Sorry to say that. European League. To be honest, I'm not that much into football. I don't watch a lot of sports. The only thing that I do like to watch is Formula 1. And I'm not too much into like watching sports. I like to do them sometimes. I like to play football. I used to play a little bit of football. Yeah, of course.
I did not know.
But I'm not a big team sport player. I used to play volleyball for a long time and tennis. I prefer tennis actually more because you're more competitive, 1-on-1 or 2-on-2.
You're not good.
In sports?
Yeah.
Yeah. We never sport together, so we don't know. Yeah. You can be very competitive if you want to achieve something. Maarten, I can teach you Dutch if you want to. Ik heb helemaal geen Nederlands nodig. Ik begrijp prima Nederlands. I am going to do a Dutch vlog one time, but I don't know when yet, and it depends also on how many views I actually will like. Viewers will appreciate me doing the vlog. It also is a fact that I need to have a good subject that I will do in Dutch, because I need to subtitle the entire thing.
Are we together or each one of us?
How old are you two? To be honest, I am turning the 26th of this month. I am turning 30.
He's going to be old. I'm going to be 28 in October. 28, right? 28. Yeah, 28.
You're turning 28. We have about like 2-3 years difference. 2.5. Have you ever heard? Milau. Timothy asked me if I can speak decently Greek. To be honest, I think for a Dutch guy, after 3 years, yes, I do control my Greek, but I do not speak it fluent at all.
No. Did you read Nico's questions right?
I'm now reading it. Have you ever heard anyone swearing you in Greek? Because they think that you don't.
Yes. We've been in the supermarket once, or I don't remember where, and because I speak English to him all the time, we were talking English. And they were saying, or at the restaurant, I don't remember where we were. They were saying something, and then I turned and I was like, in Greek. Si no me qualquer problema. Oh, you speak Greek? Oh, I'm so sorry.
They're a little bit careful because in this area, you don't exactly, even though you speak English all the time in between each other, or you speak English or I speak Dutch with my parents, it is more depending on the language, but people don't talk that fast actually behind your back, to be honest, or swear at you.
They don't swear, no, but they do say that we're tourists, or that
that's the most annoying thing sometimes, that I'm still being seen as a tourist.
Yeah.
Not always annoying, because I don't mind them to like bargain for prices, because they think I'm Dutch and how there's a tourist again that comes for a bargain. But I do like the fact, for example, that they treat me like a tourist. I do like it. I don't know. 50% is Greek, 30% is the Netherlands, and then I've got like really from all over the world the rest. For example, Nico's from Sweden right now. I got a couple of views from the United States, Austria, Germany, England, yeah, all over the place actually. So it's like 50 Greek, 30 Dutch, and the rest is all over the world.
Durak, I can smell you had a good time.
The cat took a shit. I cleaned this litter box and Durak just took a shit. It smells horrible in here. Let's open the window again.
Oh my god. Did you enjoy Durek? Fluffy belly, incoming fluffy belly.
So this boy here, he just took a shit. And you can see in his eyes, he enjoyed it a lot, you know. But he smelled. Durak, did you wipe your butt? Oh, I'm full of hair, guy. That's a thing with cats. If you have a cat and it's all black.
Just for now, there's no shaving.
I'm very happy that the camera doesn't have a good resolution, so you won't see the hairs on my shirt. Also, the bitrate drops immediately when I do like.
Don't play with your boobs.
I think we're gonna cut it out a lot. Even though I like the views and the views, even though I like the questions, I read the word viewers. I mean questions. ADD, yeah, that's the thing for ADD.
It's also a short attention deficit disorder, actually. It is something.
I'm bored her.
Yes.
Any other questions? Any other things to say? What do you think about doing a little challenge next time, except for just Q&A, A&A thingies? Because we did the tongue twisters in the back. Now they're not being watched very much, but I like to also have a little bit more of a subject because we're gonna just do every Sunday blah 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 blah. We could, yeah, but with 5 viewers, the questions stop after 3-4 times.
Yeah.
And
What do you want us to do for the next time?
no, we will see in. I think we'll get. My mind is all over the place right now. I'm getting a little. Your laptop broke. Did you drop it in the sea? Nah, I'm just kidding.
Why?
Nothing left.
Oh.
That's a bummer. I know how that feels because my laptop also broke one
I
time.
also know how that feels because my grandma deleted everything.
Yeah, it's a nasty thing. If you sometimes forget how much work the stuff is actually on your laptop or PC when I work on
Yeah.
Yeah, rolls down. I'm amazed. We have here like the big ass windows. We don't even have curtains in the Netherlands. How many people actually have curtains and they have them closed? Here in Greece, even the bowling shades are closed, or the shutters are closed.
Yeah.
Everything is closed always, and I don't always like that. I like to see though in winter sometimes with those ugly white lamps that the older people have on the road when they're watching TV with their T-shirt and I don't know. I like that, but yeah, when they're outside, but when they're in their house, they're very close inside their house, and it's very much like a prison somehow. It feels.
For me, because I was raised in a half Russian way, half Georgian, I don't know. I was always like, the house is open for everybody. I could invite whomever I want. Everybody could walk in. Our door is still always open. We don't even lock our door at night in house still. Anybody can just walk in. Everybody is free to walk in.
Well.
Yeah, okay. But I could see with my friends and with everybody that they have to call or they have to make an appointment to visit.
Sorry to interrupt you. Yes, you do have very good questions, and we like to read them.
So that's weird.
It is. We tried to scare Durak with a cucumber. Durak is really like, what are you trying to do?
His legs don't care.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck do you want? Just fuck off.
Our dog actually got scared. It gets scared of a cat. I mean, a Belgian Shepherd should not be scared of a dog, of a cat. Sorry. But this cat punched him once in the face, and then not just hit him. I believe he hit him. He just hissed at him a little bit, and then it scared the shit out of him. Actually, so much that the dog was like, "No way, I'm not gonna mess around with Durak." And he knows that. He knows that very well. He's a very much like macho cat.
Oh, well, that's very, very bad. Very bad.
Roald, I'm very sure that you can fix something about that because they are very well actually in reviving hard drives, especially if it's an SSD. There is a way bigger chance of actually fixing it. If it's an HDD, maybe. But my HDD, they said at that time that it was empty, and that was a really big bummer. I know. I think Double Beach is there, like in France. Not like in France, but you can just walk. To be honest, I've seen tourists here that are used to walk topless, and they just walk topless on any beach. They don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. On Micro, for example, I can pick easily which one is a German lady that doesn't care about showing her boobs or something. She just goes all the way. However, they still don't really appreciate that people don't wear like a bottom piece. But I do know some beaches here that actually, you've got very nice, very small beaches here that nobody actually almost goes. So
They do have a lot of nude people's beaches, but
Nude beaches.
yeah. About how do we see our future in 5 years? That's a very good question.
nobody knows.
Yeah.
I hope with a kid, first of all. I hope to have
Who's kid?
our kid.
Really?
Of course. Yes, what did you say,
Right.
Dora?
Oh, we have a kid.
We have our little annoying kid somehow. So
And about the people in Netherlands, yes, they're healthy and happy, but I have to disagree a little bit. I hear too many times that that person got sick, or they found this disease and things like this, or that somebody killed himself and things like that. Or
what's something to
depression.
start about?
That was a question.
Wait, I'm skipping through some things for better.
One, how would you describe people in the Netherlands?
Ah,
Yeah. So I would say, okay, I'm not the best judge. I have a Dutch here, he's very grumpy sometimes.
but that's on the
But-
person himself.
Yeah. But from the videos that he shows me about neighborhoods and things, about neighbors that are complaining all the time and yelling to each other, I think they are crazy people.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The Netherlands is changing very much, in my opinion. That's
But-
also one reason why I came to Greece, for example, because people are more humane here sometimes.
Yeah, but I love the fact that they're so very, very well organized and that you can make a point.
Over-organized, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe
but I
over.
like that.
See, we have a big difference between the two of us, and it's the same with Greece and the Netherlands. There's such a big difference actually between the two that there's no way to compare it and to say, okay, I can describe people in the Netherlands. People in the Netherlands, in general, they're doing economically better, of course. They seem to be happy, but there's also very high depression rate. I mean, it just depends on what you want to hear also. You can look in one media and you will hear this, you can look in the other media and you will hear the opposite. So it's very two-sided. I cannot describe the Dutch person.
They are very straightforward. Very,
No, also not, no, because I know, for example, my friends are all very close.
Yeah.
Only because we're friends, they are open, but the fact that they know you, that helps with.
I don't see differences between people from other countries. Every person can be from wherever he wants to, but still it's fine.
Yeah, he says in the Netherlands, for example, you can still watch the 10 o'clock to people inside and watch TV. Yes, and that's sometimes what you can do in Greece as well, on a long distance, but most of the times the Paduria go down, the rollers, and I don't mind it in the Netherlands. It gives us a little bit, I mean, it's something like I don't have anything to hide. You know, that gives me a good feeling, maybe.
Well, you have HDD, his best friend that is coming also.
No. HDD is a hard disk drive. On the laptop.
Oh yeah.
Why do Greek cars pass so fast 1 centimeter by fast? It depends on the driver, but pedestrians are not really appreciated in Greek traffic somehow.
Timothy, if you speak Greek, you should check out the video on Greek drivers from Prague.
Just look it up, yeah, Greek driver.
Yeah.
How's the Netherlands changing? Less acceptance. I mean, yes, we all say that the Netherlands is very acceptant in multicultural stuff and everything, but I've noticed when I came after 3 years again on the highway in the Netherlands, that people don't accept you as they don't see a person sitting in a car anymore. They see another car and they want to get in between and they almost push you aside. Here in Greece, yes, they shout at you and they drive like maniacs, but still, I feel now safer driving here in Greece sometimes because if you don't do stupid stuff, other people also don't put you in danger. But there's so much aggression, so much put of anger because there's so little space and so much work, and the mindset in the Netherlands is changing very much, in my opinion. I see my friends only be focused on life, on work, but there's the thing next to work, and it's called life. And yes, you need work to live, but that's what it's changing actually. I read a little, like the tile in the toilets. You know, sometimes they have those like little sayings in the toilets in the Netherlands, and it said, "Work to live, don't live to work." And then in the Netherlands, it turns a little bit now, live to work. And people just go like this next to each other. They look at each other. You can almost faint on the floor, and they don't care about you anymore. I don't know. That's how I see the Netherlands from a distance right now.
It's the same in Maarten. If you live in Maarten.
In the busy area, in crowded areas, yeah, very crowded areas. The Netherlands is a little bit too full of people. There's a limit to some stuff.
I think it's everywhere the same. The only thing that changes is the weather and I forgot what I want to say.
I'm more important than you. That's a little bit of a thing that I get from the Dutch people. I'm more important than you. I'm more worth than you. Somehow, that's the thing that I get from that. Aggressive driving, yeah. I'm okay. Maybe again about the media. I'm a big fan of Dumpert. It's a website in the Netherlands that shows all the like weird videos that people make with their phones and they just upload it. It's insane. People you just say something wrong to someone and they punch you in the face, or you go out. I did not like when I was 18 anymore or 19 to go to a bar, because I always knew at the end of the night that it would turn out into a big ass fight. And I've been to so many parties here, and I never got into a fight. I never, not even if I looked at a girl, that another guy came to me and he said, that happened to me in the Netherlands, "Why are you looking at my girl?" And I got a headbutt. Someone headbutted me in the face just because I looked at the waitress that was working behind the bar. And he's like, "What are you looking at my girl?" I'm like, "Oh, what? Sorry, dude."
Timothy, first time we tried, I hate fish.
You should say
like
what he's
fish.
asking, by the way. What does Lona think about herring?
Yeah, sorry. Well, it is nice, but the idea of putting in my mouth raw fish is not very nice. I'm not a very big fan of raw stuff, especially with fish. I'm very much like, ugh. And with meat.
I'm a big fan of fish, and I'm a big fan of herring. I'm a real Dutchie. I used to sell cheese at the market, and I used to eat every Saturday a broodje haring with onions on top and some kibbeling. That's the price.
It is very tasty, but I don't know. I would have it again. Yes, I do like it, but I don't like the idea of it. That's all.
I have a nice story about that as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because when these guys here in the pictures, these three guys, you won't see them that clearly, of course, in the live stream, but we've got Michalis in this picture. Michalis, or Rapulis, like we like to call him also, or Mickey. He, the funny thing is, we went to Scheveningen, which is a coastal city, and I told them we have to eat haring, and there's always like the stand that sells fresh herring the entire year through. And they also had a little bowl with lemon to like clean your hands in, but a Greek uses lemon on his fish. Dutch people don't put lemon on their fish. So what does he do? He had this herring in his hand, and he takes the lemon from the big bowl to wash your hands in. And he's like, limonette, and he puts it on his fish, and I'm looking at him, what are you doing, dude? People wash their hands in that stuff. Oh, that was so nasty. That was so nasty.
I work officially. I work like Timothy. But professionally, how many hours I work per day? I work officially 46 hours per week, but I work more than I should.
Way more.
Yeah. For example, I'm supposed to come home at 9 o'clock in the evening, but most of the time I come at 11 or 10.
Especially when it's busy, right? Like right now, it's 11 o'clock sometimes. Yeah. And also because Ilona works in Greece, it's not like in the Netherlands where you work from 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 or from 8 to 6 or whatever. I used to work always from 8:30 to 6:30, and that was perfect. And then you always have like half an hour that is not calculated as work, even though you're still at work, but you're sitting for half an hour. You're sitting still, you're eating, you're having your lunch and everything like that. Ilona works at 9:30 and she comes home at 2:30 if she doesn't have a customer. She eats at home, and then at 5:30 she goes back to work again. At 5, yeah, it depends on if it's summer or winter. So,
but
yeah.
when,
and then you come back at 11 o'clock. So sometimes it's.
But also it happens a lot of times that client walks in at 2 o'clock, 5 to 2 or something, I cannot tell him that he has to leave. You do now. But then it happens that I come at home at 3:30 or 4, and then at 5 I have to go back.
Yeah.
Not very nice.
The thing is also with that, because I can also answer the question about haven't slept all weekend. I know these. Sorry, Shane. These things turn out way too long all the time. So if you want to sleep, go sleep.
Good night.
We'll not make it too long. You just skip through the next one. You know, you can just watch it back tomorrow anyway.
What's nice to have you.
It's always nice to have everybody.
Yeah. About the herring in Greece, you can have it in if you live in Athens or even in Volos.
Here also, you can buy it at Lidl. But they're
Yes,
the German salty ones.
Or you go to a Russian store because they have exactly the same.
In Russia, they also eat it, yeah.
Yeah.
I also work for the vlog, of course. It takes me about 2.5 hours to edit the vlog because I still am not that fast with it. And I try to do some new programs right now. And I have about, if I've got a good vlog, sometimes I have about 1.5 to 2 hours of footage that I cut down to 15 minutes. Yes, I do film a lot of the floor. So yeah, tomorrow is a holiday. Tomorrow's holiday in many Christian and Catholic religious countries. So yeah.
And you will turn your alarm clock off because this day I woke up at 8:30.
I know. And I didn't understand why, because I left my alarm on. I'm like, why is she grumpy about me having my alarm on? I'm like, whatever. The supermarkets are not open, by the way. On that day like this. Everything's closed. Yeah. It's not like actually, by the way, IKEA might be open. Yes, actually, it might. We'll check it out. Yes, it is allowed to because they also are open on Christmas Day. Yeah, they're open on Christmas. They always say like, yes, on some Sundays we are open, IKEA. They don't go always by the rule.
We don't want to go to IKEA.
No, we do. We don't want, and we don't need to go there yet. I want you back. Bye. Roll to see you soon. Ciao.
Stop naked.
Anyway. Yeah. And now it's 8 minutes past 11. How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have
Both.
one younger, 7 years younger. He has 2. Please.
No, wait. Now, what do you have then?
Sorry, I have a brother.
I've got 2 sisters, and they're both younger. They're 27 right now.
Thanks.
Yep, they're twins.
It's so nice.
2 sisters, and they're still in the Netherlands right now. So, yeah, they're very close to my heart. Very close to my heart. It's not always that, even though you're like, even though I'm sometimes talking about the fact that in Greece it's not easy to live, that people have a hard time living because of money and all kinds of stuff. That doesn't mean that it's in the Netherlands also that easy or so that people fantasize a little bit too much about that kind of thing. So, yeah. And your brother, well, he's just a little boy still.
He's not a little boy.
He's just as tall as me almost, by the way. So, yeah. Right? You can see him in the vlog actually, the Greek Easter food vlog, where we went to Nausa actually to eat with her family. My big fat Greek, not really family. That's a funny thing because I don't really. A lot of people always complain. A lot of guys I hear complain about their Greek in-laws, like my Greek mother-in-law. Oh, she's like hell, and she wants to stuff me with food. I'm like, I don't mind. I like food, but because they have a little bit of a different background, it is different, you know. So yeah. I think we're going to end the vlog, by the way, here, because I know you have a lot of questions, but let's keep it for the next vlog, for the next live stream as well. We're losing viewers as well, and I am getting a little bit tired. I need to drink something, and my coffee is out, so the cat actually got scared. Do we have questions? Are you
I have a lot of questions.
We have many questions. Many questions.
I would love to meet with everybody and for coffee.
Don't say, yeah, oh yeah, I would love to do that one time. When I'm in the Netherlands, I want to do a meeting one time. Yeah. And as well in Greece.
Yep.
I don't mind. Everybody that comes to Greece, I also said it in the vlog one time. I don't like it, of course, if you just knock on my door and say like, hey, what up? But
a lot of times.
You can contact me also. Maarten, does your family visit? Actually, my family visits, my parents visit more often than we go actually to Nausa. Yeah. Because my parents are like getting older and they have a little house up on the hill somewhere close by here, and then they spend like 2 months sometimes here.
So I see his
twice
friends
or maybe three times a year that they are here for a month, and then we might see each other 3-4 times a month. So yeah.
That's nice. That's very nice. I would love my parents.
It is not. It is nice, but sometimes I'm like, okay, now you can go again.
Come on.
You know how it is. If you're older and you know you're with your parents around, okay, of course I love them crazy much, but they always are your parents and they always want to like help you and tell you what to do because you're still that kid.
Yeah, like you're listening to anybody.
I'm not listening to you. No, that's okay. Yeah. We're gonna end the vlog. The live stream, because I also need to end the vlog and then we still need to do all this kind of stuff. Where is the vlog actually? I'm gonna vlog a little bit.
See him touching my phone again and I'm
Yeah, don't bother. It is not that much.
you can do it a little bit. Is there a message you want to bring home?
The vlog.
Enjoy your
Keep
life.
trying. Keep trying and enjoy. Enjoy your life and keep trying. Whatever happens, keep trying.
Don't give up your dreams. Dream big.
Don't be
Always
stupid.
everything. Don't be stupid. No, you have to
No.
be a little bit stupid. Otherwise, life is boring.
Don't talk so much. I'm saying what I want to say. What I want to bring over in the vlog. I'm trying to say, don't be stupid. Like, if you know that something is not going to work, okay, don't hang on to it like crazy. If you know that it's actually maybe not working. But if you think it is going to work, there might be a very strong chance that it is going to work. So that's what I want to bring over a little bit. For example, I came here with a dream in Greece. I know it was a little bit far-fetched, maybe in my dream, but I know there's a source of truth in there, in my dream, and I'm going for that to have a decent life here in Greece with the positive things for the Netherlands and everything as well. And what if I want to bring over something more? Just enjoy life. Enjoy it, because now that you're here, enjoy it. Leave us alone. Next Sunday, you can ask us whatever you want to, and there are going to be Dutch guys here as well. There are 3 viewers here, and we're all together here. So, right now, I want to thank the vlog, and I want to thank the live stream, because we're here with the live stream still, and we're all together, and Donald is still here. Next time, Donald, in the live stream, we are going to have, of course, the Flat Earth community with us again. If you didn't join the live stream, we'll be back on the next Sunday. If not, we'll definitely let you know in the vlogs. But I'm sure we're gonna have a live stream again on Sundays. The Dutch guys are gonna come over. So
Dutchies.
yeah. If you like this live stream, I'll see you in a second. If you like this live stream, please leave a thumbs up, because it always helps us, of course. If you're not subscribed yet to the channel, but I know by now that all these people that I see here in the chat are subscribed. Then still subscribe, leave a comment even when I upload the video, because in the beginning I missed some people and other way around. So enjoy life. Exactly. That's the main thing. Enjoy life. Even though you get sick, enjoy life. Even though your boss is a bitch or getting fired from work or you cannot find a job, enjoy life. Make sure that you're still not getting too down. There's always be grateful. That's also one thing, by the way. You will not be happy in life if you're not being grateful for the things that you actually have, even if it's a little bit.
Also, don't forget that little child that you have inside, because when you grow up, you see things differently. If you check the kids, every kid is happy.
Now it's coming. This is why we don't end the live streams always.
Yeah, okay. But okay, I will not.
No, say it.
That you always, as a kid, you see the world differently. You see everything more innocent, more happy, more enthusiastic about things and everything. So, and when you grow up and you grow older, you forget about a lot of things and you see everything in a different way. So I would say that you should not forget about the child that lives inside.
Yeah. Be the child that you were, but also be the adult that you can be a little bit. Be the wise adult and the young child, both. So enjoy life, but do it wisely. If you like the live stream, please hit the like button down below. Leave a comment also afterwards if you watch the live stream later, because then it's just turning into an extra vlog. And I thank you all guys for watching so much. Very nice to have your questions, have you guys around, talk to you guys. Like I said, if you want to come over, just hit us up. Like if you're in Athens, Timothy, you can always come over for Chico here. We'll have a nice drink. And George as well, by the way, but he's not watching anymore, I don't know. Donald, if you want to come all the way from the US, come over and take us back with you.
Yes, please.
So far, thank you for watching, guys and girl, because I know Joanna was watching as well. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, I can't see, now you don't see anything anymore, but I'm holding my hand on the webcam. Bye, guys.
Bye.